Boom! I'm here. Back again. I just left one channel, go to another. Ivar made me laugh at start with his what did he mark? Yeah, you are here. One is not. Greatness. Today we're gonna this afternoon because I saw you this morning, but I don't know if I saw the screen. I don't know if I saw you, but I saw the screen. Camera is like a bit out of focus. We're gonna solve the problem. Maybe it's just dirty a bit. It's better. Yeah. So greatness. I'm back, stronger than ever. Today I'm gonna talk to you about what goes around comes around. Yeah, the laws of karma. The laws of karma. The first great law. As you sow, so shall you reap. Yeah. We reap what we sow. You reap what you sow. Don't get it twisted. Very important. Don't get it twisted. And you reap what you sow. But to sow it also, you have to water it. You know, it's not a dream will not happen without cause and effect. You know, a dream is something that you have to water. You have to fertilize every day in order to make it come true. That's for sure. I don't know what's happening with this live feed. I think it's a bit late. It just started on my other computer. I don't know. There's some kind of delay, I think. Yeah. I think the Babylonian are putting a delay on my transmission. So yeah, today, but just in case, because I don't know, I just saw it start on the computer, so maybe it didn't broadcast right away. But I'm gonna talk to you about the laws of karma. Intention and karma, has a lot to do with our everyday life. If we are in tune with good vibration, so we want to use the laws of karma to change our life. You know, to what's the goal? Is it to stay in place? And no, it's to change our life. So it's something I think you know, you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. Don't get it twisted. That's the first great law. If you want but to reap it also, you have to water it, like I said. Very important to water your dream, water your fertilize it every day, work on it day in and day out. If what we want is happiness, peace, love, friendship, then we should be happy, peaceful, loving, and a true friend. You cannot, just like Derek told me before, he said, even if I've done mistakes, that I don't blame others for my mistake or my failures or stuff like that. He said, I take full responsibility for my life. And he said, I assume my mistake and the wrong step I can take in my life. And that's great. I think that's... Hi, Abby. Hi, Abby. Hi, Chloe. Hi, Ivar is there. Nassé. Wisdom. Vince should show up soon. So the second great law, the first great law, as I said, is as you sow, so shall you reap. Tu récoltes ce que tu sèmes. Oui, tu récoltes ce que tu sèmes. The second law, the law of creation. Creation. Life doesn't just happen. It requires our participation. It requires you to go into action and to do things and to manifest your greatness. Creation, create, you know, creating, creation. It's about creating. I think life is about sharing, creating, and inspiring each other. For sure, we have to create. We are one with the universe, both inside and out. We are one. Whatever surrounds us gives us clues to our inner state. If if we give attention. Because again, it's like knowledge. Knowledge is only potential power. Depends what you do with your knowledge. Do you sit home on your couch and watch TV with your knowledge? Or you go out in the world and share it to inspire others? You can have knowledge in many different domains. Doesn't mean you have knowledge about how the world is running upside down. Could be other things than that. You can have knowledge in mechanics and anything. Any knowledge you have, share it. Share it. There's always, each one teach one. That's why Sam wanted to start making videos a bit more about food and stuff, and not instruct us, but like kind of give us a bit more instruction on what certain food is and the benefit for us and everything. So I said, yeah. He said, why don't you, start somewhere and what we experience in our, there's always things I can learn that I don't assume I know a lot of stuff, but I'm sure there's a lot of stuff I need to learn, just like all of you, because that's the impression, that's the illusion we're under, the illusion of the knowledge illusion, l'illusion du savoir. We think we know stuff, but in reality, we don't know too much, because everything we've been lied is pretty much packed with lies. So pretty much everywhere you look around, you're gonna see lies in the world. It's clear and evident to me. No? First of all, there's a lot of people living the lie. The lie that we live. We all live that lie. That So I think it's important to create, also to be yourself and surround yourself with what you want to have present in your life. What do you want to have present in your life? Joy, happiness, or be crabby and miserable all day long? It's your choice there. Whether motivation is not it's not a secret. It's you got to kick yourself in the butt and just go at your stuff and do what you have to do. Develop the momentum. Very important to pick up the momentum, and whatever you want present in your life, surround yourself with it. If it's like, what kind of friend do you have? If you surround yourself with with people that have no direction in life, that's what you're gonna end up. A guy with or a girl with no direction. You're gonna pick up the same vibe. So if you hang around with flakes, you will become a flake. So don't hang around with flakes. Hang around with people with great conscience, people that can make you learn stuff. If you don't learn things every day, you're not following the right people. That's for sure. The law of humility. The law of humility. The only thing I don't really like is the law. It refers. It makes me think of those Babylonian people a bit too much. What you refuse to accept will continue for you. What you refuse to accept will continue for you means, for me, it's what you resist gonna persist, for sure. If what we see is an enemy, or someone with a character trait that we find to be negative, then we ourselves are not focused on a higher level of existence. You must be very focused on your stuff, on your achieving what you want to achieve, on your goal. Starve every distraction around. Stay focused. Very important to and yeah, if what we see is an enemy or someone with a character trait that we find to be negative, then we ourselves are not focused on a higher level of existence. Very important to focus on a higher level. That's what we want to reach here. That's the goal of my the homework I'm doing here. because I'm doing my homework. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing it live on YouTube. That's it. I chose to do it like that. The law of growth. The law of growth. You know, growing up. Growing up is a trap, but you must grow. It's like there, you know, to grow the conscience a bit. Wherever you go, there you are. For us to grow in spirit, it is we who must change and not the people, places, and things around us. It's it is we who must change. We must change our ways, for sure. Not people, places, or things around us. That's always been there. The earth's always been there. It's up to us to make it, more of a better place for everyone. And to grow in spirit of compassion, have more compassion and more love and more. That's what we need. We need to bring those value to really forefront of the mind of everybody. Love, compassion, friendship, uh, helping one another. Very important. The only given we have is our lives, is ourselves. And that is the only factor we have control over is your life. The rest you have no control over. So control your life, focus on your dream, focus on your goal. It's possible. If you focus, it's possible. If you are distracted and you are not giving full attention to what you should and what should be given attention in your life, you're probably gonna be distracted doing a lot of other things than what you should be doing. There's always things that I know I should do that I don't do, and there's things I shouldn't do that I do, and we're all like that. But it's to fight those negative influence inside, and when we change who and what we are within our heart, our life follows suit and change too, for sure. Everything's gonna follow. The moment everything you do, you gotta do it with your heart. Do it 100% with your heart. This is the do it with love. Put love into it. With love, align with love, and you'll be in business. You cannot. I don't think someone can fail once they're aligned with pure vibration like love. I think it's very hard to fail in any way. To fail in any way. The law of responsibility. Whenever there is something wrong in my life, there is something wrong in me. We mirror what surrounds us, and what surrounds us mirrors us. This is a universal truth. What you think of others is a reflection of yourself. That's why when you go into bashing, into stuff like that, it's just gonna bring your vibration lower, and it affects you more than the people who you're bashing with. Often the people that you bash or something like that, or you see something wrong in them, they probably just gonna start flying higher and higher after all the criticism and all the BS that supposedly they have to have done or whatever. So it's be very careful what you think and what you be so concentrated on yourself, on your achieving what you want to achieve, that you have no time to criticize others. Or if you want to criticize by creation. Create something to criticize, not only to say, "Oh, I criticize just because I like to finding fault in people." But there's people like that. We must take responsibility. What is in our life? What is? What is. It's also loving sacredly. What is loving sacredly is loving what is without necessarily understanding the bigger meaning behind it. This is loving sacredly. And this is why I think a lot of us, especially researching truth and stuff like that and flat earth, and we get lost a lot in not we lost the touch with everything that is sacred. This is what also they want us to permanently be in a state that we don't recognize anything that is sacred here, that even us, like we're divided with ourselves. So very hard to recognize the divinity inside a plant if you don't recognize it in yourself. But if you see the connection and what is in our life and you take responsibility for what is, and you accept responsibility and you don't take the blame, and you don't put the blame on something else or someone else, that's the law of responsibility. Take response ability. You must have the response ability, the ability to respond to any situation given to you. That's why you're here. Because you have, first of all, you have that ability to respond. Everybody has the biological equipment needed to make sense of reality here. I don't think we have such a big different biological equipment. We're all pretty much built on the same frame. Just we have different thoughts, different belief. Again, it's just belief. Question your belief also. Question the other one is the law of connection. Even if something we do seems inconsequential, it is very important that it gets done, as everything in the universe is connected. And this is a primordial thing to, I have a problem with that word, to sense, is that everything is connected. Everything is connected. We are one. And oftentimes we seem to not feel really related, connected to something, but we are. We're all connected. It's a universal truth, or it's a connection between everything. I can sense it. You can sense it. A lot of people. Each step leads to the next step, and so forth and so on. It's always the next step in evolution. Don't think your journey is complete or stuff like that. No, always next step. Someone must do the initial work to get the job done. It has to start somewhere, for sure. Yeah. The law of focus. The law of focus to change your life. Focus. You cannot think of two things at the same time. Focus. And that's what my friend Derek was saying on the Truman Show just before. He said, when our focus is on spiritual values, it is impossible for us to have lower thoughts such as greed or anger. When you do something out of love because you love what you do, because you would do it day and night and non-stop, the reward is gonna come. Don't worry about it. Don't worry how you're gonna get it or how it's gonna turn out or the outcome of your act. No, just take action every day. Get up every day. First of all, get up your bed every day with a smile on your face, smiling to life, saying yes to your life, and taking action little by little, day by day, and then you're gonna end up. For me, it's live on YouTube. It's other thing, but it goes by stages. It's always but if you focus and dedicate all your attention and your all you have in you towards what you want to accomplish, and if you're doing it with love, out of love, come on, this is a natural law of the place where we live. For sure. The law of giving and hospitality. if you believe something to be true, then sometime in your life you will be called upon to demonstrate that particular truth. Did you listen to this? The law of giving and hospitality. I believe. If you know something to be true, because I don't like the word believe. If you know something to be true, then sometime in your life, you will be called upon to demonstrate that particular truth. That's what I did. That's what I did. I came on YouTube and I said, first of all, the first truth I can show to the world is me, is the way I am, is my personality, is my me. Just this man, this body, this consciousness. That's all I can, and be an original too. Here is where we put what we claim that we have learned into actual practice, into actually going into action. Yeah. The law of here and now, looking backward to examine what was, prevents us from being totally in the here and now. For sure. It's here and now. Let's make it clear. That's all there is. That's all there is. Here and now. So what the heck are you waiting to live your life that you love, to live your dream, to embody your truth? It's all you have is here and now. I can be gone the next day. I can be gone anytime. I appreciate every moment, and I'm not anxious for the next moment or the next show or the next. No, it's here and now. It's talk by talk and video by video. That's all. I see it. I don't stress out with the outcome at all. At all. Because I'm aligned with love, and I love what I do. I love what I do. So it's nothing it's not a big effort. I don't do it out of a big effort to do this. The law of change. But the law of here and now, very important. Old thoughts, old patterns of behavior, old dreams prevents us from having new ones. When you have bad negative energy, bad thoughts, it prevents the good from coming in. That's why it's important to keep a good state of mind, because even if you don't have the super thoughts at the moment, if you're positive and you keep a positive state of mind, uh, it's going to be much easier to prevent these old thoughts and old patterns to come in. Like, they're just going to be shut out the negative vibration. That's what I think. The law of change. History repeats itself until we learn the lessons that we need to change our path. Yeah. But it's okay. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to I've done things in my life that if I would have to redo again, I would do differently for sure. And we all have done things like that. But is it to wait the moment to be perfect? To be we are perfect. We are perfect at start, but we've been corrupt. We've been corrupt, but we are perfect by nature. No one has the same fingerprints as you, and you're just a perfect. You're not plugged to any machine to function. Your body is respirating by itself at night. At night you're not conscious and you still breathe. The blood traveling through your vein is all done. Your heartbeat is not you controlling that. So we are perfect. Don't tell me we're not perfect. For sure we are. But people, we were such in a fallen state that everybody, the first thing they have, first reaction is often, oh no, I'm not perfect. Oh, you're not perfect. You're not perfect. Yeah, of course I'm perfect. Of course. For sure. I'm greater than great. That's perfect. Even the word perfect is about perfect is means perfection, but I think we're much even more than that. Like even what we are here and now in this experience in this body, I'm pretty sure there's something. Not I don't worry about the outcome when I die, but I'm sure this is just an experience. This is just because the world is too upside down to not be some kind of a spiritual experience inside the body to find out what's going on, because it's not like where I came in this world and it's already a paradise on earth. No, we have to bring it. So it's like, anyway, me, that's the way I see it. And I know that if we put enough effort together, we can bring back with enough intent and enough action, because intent is one thing, but you must have discipline also and take action. It's good to have intent, to bring heaven on earth, but if you don't take action to bring it, like, you must either change your ways, change your habits, and it doesn't necessarily mean to go out to the world and speak to the world. Not everybody needs to do that, but at least you can impact the rest of the world with the food you put in your plate. Just you can do little change at home, inside your home, that will have ripple effect on many stuff. So it's the little action we take day by day that's gonna make the big thing. And what you're going to become, the kind of person you're going to become, it's what you learn every day. It's that's it. And the law of change, yeah, history repeats itself until we learn the lessons. You can pay now or you will pay double later. Simple. So pay your dues now. Pay what you have to pay now, and don't procrastinate. Don't procrastinate. I told you once, I said procrastinating and gossiping is such a bad skill. Two very bad skill, gossiping and because all the time you gossip and all that stuff about other people, it's time you don't spend on yourself, making you better a person and making you a more enlightened being. And anyway, the law of patience and reward. All rewards require initial toil. Rewards of lasting value require patient and persistent toil. True joy follows doing what we're supposed to be doing and waiting for the reward to come in on its own time. That's what I told you. Don't worry about the outcome. Just take action. Just take action every day. Give thanks for life. Don't take it light. Take action. You're in business. And I think the last one is the law of significance and inspiration. The law of significance and inspiration. Live, love, matter. Live, love, matter, and inspire each other. Isn't it why we're here? Who was here in the chat? Night, the soul goes up, leave the body. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. There's a lot of stuff happening during the night that we think we are very much in touch with what's happening, but I think all the body is so well organized, so just like the rest of the earth. Everything is in relation, is in the synergy together, symbiotic relation. So I think that's the word. And everything is one. We are one. So, and be careful, because nature watches you. Yeah. Nature watches you. Everything is conscious. Everything is. So I had Ivar and Nasir in the chat, and Abby and Chloe was there. Chloe says, hey. Yeah, so that's it. What you guys were saying here? Hold on. Everything is upside down in the world. So changing anything, us United Souls, have to focus on one thing at the time first. All of us. Exact. Otherwise, us will be all over the place. Exact. We have the focus. Also, the focus for sure has to focus on your stuff if you want to accomplish a dream. But when it comes to the world duty, you must not focus on yourself. No. That's a very bad skill too. Focus on others. It's all about others. Just make it that it's all about others and helping others and giving back. Just give. Don't worry about what you're going to receive. Just give. Give the maximum. Give your best, first of all. Give the best of yourself every day you live. Like, every day I come on YouTube and I try to really deliver the best of myself. But this comes with practice also. That's what I'm doing here. I'm practicing. So that's what you see me. That's what you see me do. Practicing my skill. I changed my microphone. This one is a bit less bulky than the other one. The other one was taking too much place on my head. So I changed this one. I think the sound is still good. I did a sound test before and it wasn't not too bad. So said we'll keep it that way. Rising and shining. Yeah. So everything is upside down. Yeah. In the so-called truth movement, especially on YouTube, there is no common goal, nor focus whatsoever. This will go nowhere. Too much ego, individuality, choosing being right over love. Over yeah, that's it. They're very right, Ivar, and this is what's happening in the flat Earth and the thing that you see on YouTube. At the beginning, I was very much caught in the hype, like many of us, but I realized that everybody is just for themselves with a big ego. It's just about getting putting like it's always the it seems to be the same redundant information also, like to really brainwash people to accept what they have to tell you. So it's never really a research, like it's something, a fact that they brought once and now they just emphasize everything that is part of that model without really researching. Hey, they could be this, they could be no. The main people, like we can name them, but that's what they do. They bring the same stuff over and over again without any concern on new findings or new on bringing people together and finding ways to create less division. Because often with the work that they do, also they create more division. So the one is about to become famous. So inside as outside, yeah. So guys, that was it for today. I'll be back tomorrow morning. Like I said, half an hour is good for me, especially if I do it twice a day. And today I did it 3 times with the Truman Show. Tomorrow will be again the Truman Show. Tomorrow at 1 o'clock also with Alex Justice from Germany. Don't miss that. It's going to be a great vibe. He's a great man with a great future. But we all have a great future. We all have greatness is upon us. It's inside us. It's all over. But it's to manifest it. Manifest your greatness. Rise and shine. Speak your mind. And never mind the bad-minded people. Discard them. Don't need no flakes around. You need good uplifting vibes and a good spirit and good energy, and keep the vibes flowing with reggae music, with all kinds of lever you can pull. If you're down, put the reggae music on. If you're that's my tool. My number one tool is music. Whenever I have a little bit of a vibration from the world coming through me, I stop them with music or stuff. I have very good ways to stay uplifted, and I suggest you do the same. So I'll be back tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning will be the rebel for life. For life. Be rebel, but for life. And for life. For eternity. Rebel for eternity. Rebel against the program that's been put in our head. That's the thing you have to rebel. You don't go into protest and stuff like that. Rebel against yourself, against the program in your head. You've been programmed very, very deeply. We all did. I know how it feels. That's why I'm here sharing my trauma. I come here to share my trauma with the world. So, another now, lovely ones, do the homework and let us actually do something. That's it. Do something all together. We can do our part, and time for us to rise it up. It's time for us to rise it up. We are the generation, and when I talk generation, talking about 100 years, we are this moment in time that the earth has been waiting, that the world has been waiting for us to wake up. And we are waking up in a great amount, in a great everywhere on earth. There's people waking up to the truth, to the new it's a new era, it's a new era. So embrace it, be part of it. Don't stay on the sideline and watch the game. And no, what they serve us is now it's not digestible no more. So we have to start, showing our colors, our too, and really go with all our consciousness, all our hearts, all our love on the battlefield, and really chase the Babylonian spirit and reinstore love on earth and unity and harmony and peace. And peace, not really peace, it's a contract with war, but love, joy, and harmony. And it's just love, just love. Everything else would follow. And we have the power to do that because we all have the power of love. Ease out. See you tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock, same time as usual. Morning routine now. But it's not the morning. I don't like to mourn. I don't get up to mourn in the morning. But that's what they want us to do, mourn. Get up in the morning to mourn. Hey, good day. Je vais vous le dire en français, bonjour. Bonjour. On va avoir une bonne journée. Bonne journée. It's better than good morning. Why would I have good morning? Anyway, so guys, I'll be here tomorrow, stronger than ever. We become more awake and more aware and more alive at every breath we take. We create at every breath we take, and we rise and shine at every breath we take. So we're out. He's out. See ya.